Hello, hello, and welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I am back with another message for you. I hope you're doing well. I pray you're doing well wherever you are. I'm here to remind you that you are blessed, you're highly protected, and you're highly favored as well. You're a son and a daughter of the Most High God. And it doesn't matter what you're going through right now. I just want you to know that you're at the forefront of God's will and his plans for you. They're perfect. And I just want to let you know that it's already done. It's already done. The battle is not yours, it belongs to God. And he's for you. And because he's for you, who can be against you? So welcome. If this is your first time, if you're a returning soul triber, new soul triber, I welcome you. I thank you. Thank you so very much for your continuous love and your support. I couldn't do it without you. I am so glad that we meet our life path cross on this journey. And so we are here in this here and now in this moment. And we are on top and we're going higher. We are unstoppable. This is our time. This is our season. And yes, it is our time. So let's get into it. Let's get into the word. So the first card that came out was Karmic Female. And then we have Meditate, Get Quiet. And then we have You Are Loved. You are loved. You are loved by divine. God is for you, and because he's for you, who can be against you? For some of you, and again, karmic is just there, and at the back here it says failing is not an option. Failing is not an option. So for some of you, you may have been, or you are dealing with a karmic female. A karmic female, of course, is someone who either came into our life. If this happened to you, maybe this is just confirmation. For some of you, you may be going through this right now, or it's in the future. So stick around. You may learn something here as well to see what and how God wants you to carry out this whatever task or situation that's going to come in your life. You will know how to handle it. So a karmic female, and it could be even a male, but is in their lower vibrational female energy as well. You know, where they're gossiping, just slanderous, malicious. Like I said, very low vibrational energy. Somebody who is cutting. They came into your life to teach you a lesson, or this person is in your life right now to teach you a lesson. And it's important for us to realize, for those of you who have learned the lesson, or after you learned the lesson, you need to release these people. They were just used as a tool to help you to get to the other side. Again, we need to learn the good in goodbye, not to hold on to what God is pulling out of our hand or our hands. Learn not to take things personal as well. In the past, when persons have hurt my feelings and I was very disappointed, I held on to that. But as I began to learn and to know more and to see how God works, remember, when God wants to bless you, he uses people. When the enemy wants to hurt you, he uses people. But even when the enemy is trying to hurt you, God is so great and powerful that he knows what the enemy is trying to do to you, to break you, to get you out of character, to disappoint you, to wipe that smile off of your face. God will use it to work together for your good. It is just for us to see how God is working in the situation, and just letting go and letting God. for wrapping up 2023, this is to teach you how to master yourself. So that, remember, there is nothing new or strange under the sun. The enemy still uses those same 3 lies. The lies, or the lust of, yes, they're lies, but the lust of the eyes, tempting us to shop, to buy things, to get into relationships because somebody looks fine, they look good, even if they're not good for us. We are pulling in things just because there's this craving for it, but it's not good for us. And a lot of these karmics, I always equate sin to sweet. Sin is sweet. All the things that are most, I should say, of the things that are not good for us, they're sweet. Tempting, it's sweet. Sin is sweet. The lust is sweet. Have you ever seen, when people are cheating? Because it's the hide and seek, not letting anybody know about it. It is very sweet. But once everything is exposed, it's like all of that, the mask falls off. They're probably not even interested in each other anymore. So for a lot of these people, yes, the whatever is done in the bedroom or wherever it's done, it is sweet. They may look very handsome, very beautiful. And that's the mistake that we make, thinking that the enemy is ugly. No, he knows how to make things look good on the outside. Because it's like, it's too hard. A lot of people don't want to do the work to find out who is on the inside, what is on the inside, to look to the heart. That's where God looks, at the heart. And it is too much. We want to rush things. So then we have the look, and then before we know it, we have the lust of the flesh, where you move on, your urge. And then the pride of life, wanting to test God, wanting to push, using the ego to push God out. Trying to equate ourselves to God. We want to be like God, be better than God, forgetting that He's the one who that gave us the power to gain wealth and the knowledge, the wisdom in the first place. Forgiving the giver of gifts, the giver of life. We're forgetting who does those things for us, who is doing it for us right now. The lust of the eyes. A lot of people don't think about jealousy, envy. And those are like really bad, because people can be with you, around you, and they're not for you, not for your highest good. So when we're dealing, or we've dealt with karmics, they're the ones, whether this is a karmic mother, aunt, cousin, sister. Like I said, this could be a low vibrational male who is more in his feminine energy. Who is this person? And they come into our life to teach us a lesson, to know ourselves, to love ourselves. By the time these people walk out of our lives, we're left most of the times in shambles. It's one of the biggest soul tie that we have to cut and release and cleanse, because they keep pulling at your energy. They don't want to leave. They're like leeches, ticks, mosquitoes. They're energy vampires. They don't want to give up. So this karmic female is probably saying, I'm not going to give up. Failing is not an option. They are willing to fight. It's like, if if it's not me, you can't be with anybody else. Like I said, this could be even a male who is saying this. Some people could even want to block your career in your workplace because they don't want you to move on. Some people invest so much into causing harm in your life that is like they're too dumb to give up. They're still clawing, scratching, holding on for dear life, even though they're hurting themselves. And in the end, that's all it's going to be. They're going to hurt themselves. Hopefully, they will learn from you as well and move on. Go and heal themselves so that they can walk into their divine purpose. But it's like they are just too dumb to stop. It's like they see they're fighting a losing battle, but they still want to keep going. And it happens in the workplace as well. I remember I was moving on to a different, in the same industry, same company, but I wanted to move to a different location. And not to toot my own horn, but I try my very best when I'm working. And so when the manager in the other unit called the unit that I was working in at the time and spoke with my assistant manager, she gave that manager in the other the new place that I'm planning on going to, she gave her a good recommendation for me. But then when she was talking to me, she said, "Oh, that new place that you're going to, they called and I gave you a good recommendation. I gave you a good recommendation, but to be honest with you, it came to my mind to tell her something bad so that she would not accept you." But she couldn't. So people will try to block you, to hold you back, to keep going. And that's not the end of even my encounter with that assistant manager, because when I moved to the other new location about 2 years later, she came there too, and it's like I said to myself, this is it. It's like I just knew it. I knew what was coming next. I knew it without knowing it for sure, but I felt it. And surely up until the last day I worked in that place, she had her hand in how I left that company. She had a part to play in it. But see, what she thought was going to break me, it actually catapulted me in a brand new direction. Let me tell you, if there was no Goliath, we would not know about David. If Joseph's brother weren't so wicked to him, we wouldn't know about Joseph. So this is why your haters become your elevators. Your haters become your motivators. Stop allowing your enemies to feel as if they're winning you. What you need to know is that you have already won. Because all they're doing is help to give you muscles, help to make you stronger, help to make you more determined. They're pulling something out of you that you didn't even know you have within you. You have grits. So this toxic person is probably holding on to dear life, don't want to give up, because again, they probably use a lot of their money. The next card coming out here is magic. They use a lot of their money to do magic. But then you are magic. Do you like my sign? Believe in the magic of Christmas. Ooh, confirmation. So while you are busy, yes, meditating, you're getting quiet, you're being still in the presence of God, knowing that you're loved, this hateful person keeps fighting in the background. Like I said, they have invested so much of their time and money that they think I may as well keep going, even though they keep on losing resources. These people are not being promoted. There is no promotion for them. This is in the reverse. You are loved. They are not getting any promotion. And it's not that God doesn't love them, but God cannot look at sin. It's like what they're doing is so harmful. It is so toxic. And they're hurting a son or a daughter of the Most High God. And God does not like that. It's like God turns his back on them. It's like, repent. Change from your wicked ways. And then you can come back. Wow. It's your success. Your success makes them salty. Your success makes them salty. And Spirit is saying, no matter what, you do not quit. Because see, the enemy is working hard. God is working harder too for you. And remember, you are co-creating with the divine. And the devil is no match for God. And God is saying, no matter what, you forge onward. Keep pushing. Wow. Time to make a change. And I put underneath there, for once in my life, Michael Jackson. Yes. For some of these people, it's time for them to make a change for once in their life. For some of you, you keep going down this path with whomever this low vibrational female energy is. You need to make a change in your life. Like I said, change your perspective. Stop feeling defeated. Oh, the whole world is against me. They don't like me. Maybe this is one of the lessons that you need to learn about detaching. You're probably hanging out with some people and they don't mean you any good. They're not in your life for your highest good. And divine is saying it's time to leave those situations. It's time to stop investing, stop wasting powder on blackbird. It's not, you can't paint a new color on them. You cannot change people. People must be ready to change for themselves. And this is the thing, when you're an earth angel, when you are an empath, you want to fix people. You think you can do it. No, only God can do the fixing. Only God can do it. It's like, let God work. So yes, this karmic feminine could be a queen of swords. In a low vibrational, this could be somebody who gossips. Somebody who is slanderous, malicious, very hateful with their words, hit below the belt. This is not an intelligent person. This person is not a leader. We saw the card here, promotion in the reverse. This person is not a leader because they don't learn the lesson. This is a bitter person. You know how I've said over and over that you are not bitter because of life situations. You are better because of it. Well, not this person. This person, because of life circumstances, they are not better. They are bitter. B-I-T-T-E-R. And so hurt people. And this is why they are too dumb to stop, too dumb to quit. They can't even see that they are in the wrong. You see, the cup is spilled. The cup is emotions. This person or these people, they are heartless. They are cold. They don't have any cup of love to offer you. Look at the way she's dressed. Very lustful, temptuous, like I said before, without even looking at this card. Maybe I don't want to keep showing it so much so that, you know, for YouTube, but this person is very lustful, trying to tempt you. Again, the enemy knows, because when you yourself, if this is, for example, whatever sex you are, like I said, even though it says karmic female, this can be a karmic male, because I know some. that all they do is just gossip. Men, you can't believe that these are men, who normally men, they're in their leadership role. Most guys who are on their path, they don't have time for drama. And so this person is a drama starter. And so all they do is just go around. Some of these people, they will do a lot of things. The only change they will make is for they will do a lot of strange things for a little change. For them, it's about the lust. This person, her sword is drawn. Very angry. I mean, look at her face. I'm trying to cover the chest. But look at the face. Very mean, very resentful. Like I said, this person is bitter. It's like they're out for blood. And this is why, like, failing is not an option. They don't want to quit. They don't want to give up. Even though they don't love you, they only love you for what they can get, or what they can get out of you. Wow. Spirit is saying boundaries. 7 of Wands here. Yeah. Boundaries. You see the dogs? Who let the dogs out, right? Dogs are loyal people, but when you have this kind of, or these kind of people around you, they're out for blood. They bite. They're gonna shred you apart. You can't play. You can't play with this kind of stuff. These kind of people, they're gonna take you down. Yeah, they will work diligently. Like I said, the enemy is not stopping what they're doing. Neither is God. God is working overtime to protect you. 8 is infinite. You are highly protected. Like I said before, you need to know you're at the forefront of God's plan. He's fighting for you. He's for you. He's for you. Wow, God is for you. He's for you. Your success makes them salty. You know this. You're very intuitive. You're a high priest. You're a high priestess. You see what is happening. It's like you're getting all the downloads. If you weren't getting them before, you receive them now. For a lot of you, you're in this season of your life too, where it's like a lot of reconciliation, where like you're lying down and you're just thinking about some things that's been happening or happened in your past, and you're like, oh my goodness, now I see how this happened. Oh wow, how God moved you out of certain situations, how he closed doors that even if you want to go back, you can't. Some of you, you're psychic. Some of you, like I said, this person, they could be going to a low vibrational person who is a high priestess, a low vibrational high priestess, in order to do magic, because we saw the magic card there. Spirit is saying, hold your ground, meditate, be still and know that I am God. Fight your battles on your knees. Don't get your hands dirty. This is, this is over the meditate and the magic card. God is saying you are protected. We are fighting for you. Know that you are loved. I am working things out on your behalf. Some of these people, like I said, they don't want to see you promoted with the promotion in reverse. They don't want to see you get a career. They don't want to see you move ahead. They don't want you to be advanced. They're trying to block what is up ahead for you. And I'm telling you, loose lips sink ships. Maybe that's what I'll call this message. Loose lips sink ships. For a lot of you, a lot of us, we talk too much. It is not what we eat or drink defiles us, it's what comes out of our mouth. A lot of us, we're very conscientious of what we put in our mouth, but we don't think about what is coming out of our mouth. You tell the enemies your plans too much And this is why some of them, they have you cornered. This is why it is taking God so long to unravel you, to get you out of that trap, because you talk so much that everything. I mean, I remember this individual who I was housing. I spoke about this person before, who tried to unalive me. Everything that I shared, oh, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. Be careful who you're telling your dreams, the things that you're working on, the things that you're building. Not everybody is happy for you. She has the sword. She's ready to cut you down. She's ready to destroy what you're working on. This is what happens when we have mouse, when we have snakes, when we have people who are gossipers and liars. They hit below the belt. They try to tell you all the things they know that is going to hurt you really bad. Nobody's going to love you anymore. Oh, you're too dumb. You're stupid. You're too skinny. You're too fat. You're ugly. Nobody's going to want you. All the things to create doubt in your mind. Move in silence. Talk too much. We give these people too much ammunition to work with. Not everybody who skin their teeth, it's a genuine laugh. Be like your Heavenly Father. Look at the heart. Look at the heart. Look at people's behavior. Nothing is changed. Nothing is different. I love when Judge Maybelline was doing divorce court, and she would say to couples all the time, look deep before you leap. Like I said before, a lot of these relationships and partnerships that we came into, it was mostly lustful and fleshly, surface level. There was nothing deep about it, and we fell for it. We fell for it. Spirit says, no matter what, do not quit. Do not quit. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you will reap if you faint not. We're fighting for you. And see, this is the thing. While the enemy is over there plotting and planning, some of you probably watching, while you're hating, God is making a way out of no way for his people. Because see, the plan or the plans of God cannot be aborted. It is very important for the people who are doing evil things to learn that all you are, you're a pawn in the devil's workshop. The devil is using you. The devil doesn't have any plan even for himself. The man is homeless. He's jobless. This is why he's all about roaming, seeking who he can devour. So you think that you are hurting God's child. Actually, the devil is devouring you. He's turning you into a hateful, bitter, malicious person. You're working for the devil. It's not too late for you, because you're going to keep on, because you're thinking, I'm not giving up. Failing is not an option. Whether it's you and your clique, your clan, your posse, you will fail. Because you cannot fight God. And God's will must and it will be done. He takes care of his own. So he's fighting for his people. You are doing magic, whether it's talking, trash talking out of your mouth, loose lips. Because your lips are loose, you're slanderous, scandalous, malicious, you're vindictive. You're using your word to try to project and disempower and to create blockages in the life or lives of God people. It's not going to work. The weapons may form. Yes, you may have your little weapon and your posse or you or him, whatever, but it will not prosper. It shall not prosper. It's time to make a change. Divine ones, it's time to make a change for once in your life. To realize that some people in your midst are there, they're not here for your highest good. They're not here for your highest good. It's time to sit down, Seven of Cups. Do a self-evaluation. A checkup as to how is this working? Is this person, are these people in my life for my highest good? And it's time to make a choice. It is time to make a decision. It's time to make a decision. Because one thing that we have is free will. It's free will. God is not going to force any of us. So it's free will. Yep, see, soul searching. Access your intuition and trust. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding, owl spirit. Access your intuition. You're wise. We see the high priestess there. You're very intuitive. Trust your instinct. If you don't have a good feeling about these people, go with it. Go with it. As you seek deeper understanding, go with it. And fearful. This is a learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also a low vibration feeling that creates limitations for you and the future. This is why this person was in your life. For you to face your fear. You learned that, now you can unlearn it. That was a low vibrational feeling. That was a time in your life when you were very low vibrational. To limit you from your happiness and your future. Spirit is saying it's time to make a change. Don't listen to this loose lip. You stop loosing your lips. Stop talking so much. Stop listening to the gossip of others. Be blessed.